So let's get into it. This is chapter 1. Ada's mom planned a trip to the new park on Rangers Avenue in Enugu for the weekend after Ada turned 7. Her mom searched the internet to get more information. At school, Ada's friends who visited on the first day of the park's opening talked about their experiences. She was so excited about the visit. It was close to their school at Independence Layout, very spacious and beautifully designed for kids in the community. The colorful signs posted around the site by the construction company informed the community of what to look forward to when it opened. As families drove past it to school in the mornings, children counted down the days until the opening. Ada also looked forward to her first visit to the park. Little did she know her trip to the park that Saturday would set her on a course of big adventures, indeed very big adventures. The weekend after the birthday finally arrived, I would say my morning prayers and take a shower, then prepare before the clock strikes 1, Ada thought to herself. Swiling around the room, she thought also about her classroom assignments and planned to get them ready after breakfast. She started them the previous day so that she could have enough time to complete them. She hurried from her bedroom to where her mom was preparing breakfast and greeted her parents. Nnem nanam unu abolachi, Ada said with a hearty chuckle. And so that's Igbo. Ada was asking her parents, have you guys woken up? Did you guys wake up well? Ila fukwa ofuma, ila lukwa ofuma, her mom and her dad responded, meaning, did you sleep well? I'm sure your mom and your dad ask you those questions when you greet them in the morning. Ala luma ofuma, Ada replied. Ada loved to help with house chores. I hope you guys love to help with house chores, right? Yes, I can see you nodding. That's good. Her mom taught her how to set the table for breakfast and to clean up afterward. After helping with the dishes, she proceeded to the dining room. As she sat at the table beside her dad to complete her assignments for the week. Done, Ada said with a sigh as she placed her workbooks and assignments into her school folder. Where do you get to go today, Ada? Her dad asked. I'll be going to Ono Park with mom at 1 o'clock, Daddy, she said as she looked at her wristwatch. I learned that the Sweetberry ice cream store has an extension on Ono Park, her dad said. They also make great tasting popcorn too. Make sure you get enough tokens from your mom and have fun. Don't forget the rules. There are always rules, he added. Every child gleefully engaged with one another within the massive grounds. Ada got through the ticketing office at the gate and scanned around for the most interesting frame to use. She ran to the empty slide, carefully going up the ladder to get to the top. After sliding down, she went on to use the swing sets. She was so thrilled that she didn't realize how high she was swinging until she heard her mom's voice warning from the park bench where she sat. She had been calling for a while now with him. Ada, be careful now, or else, she yelled. Ada knew what that meant. The day's visit would be called off, and there wouldn't be any more playtime. She immediately changed her tempo. I do not want to go home now, Ada said to herself. She loved heights, but this wasn't safe. She knew it, and Ada obliged her mom and continued swinging, but this time at a preferred height. As she slowed down on the swing set, she noticed a girl her age, just around the corner of the park of the play partitioning, looking relentlessly for something in the sand. She was dressed in a lovely attire and had braided long hair with beautiful beads in the center. She seemed to have played a bit, but was disturbed about something. Ada slowly got down from the swing and walked toward her. She's my age and she looks like a nice person, Ada thought. I think it's okay to find out what troubles her. Daddy told me strangers were adults my parents and I do not know. Hello, my name is Ada Okafor. What is your name? Ada asked. Hi, Ada. My name is Aisha Bello, she replied politely, but continued looking around the play area as though she didn't want to miss an inch of it. I'm so pleased to be here today. It's my first time at the park. I bet you have been here previously, or is this your first time too? Ada asked, noticing the concern on Aisha's face. It's my first time here. I live in Kano. I'm here to play for as long as I want to today only, Aisha replied softly. You seem to have lost something, Ada said. Yes, I did. I realized I lost my precious earring, Aisha replied. Look, the one on my right ear fell off, and I cannot leave the playground without it. The earrings were given to me last year at my 7th birthday by my grandma. She held out the tip of her left earlobe, revealing the design of the piece she had on. Don't worry, I'll help you find it. Now, this is Ada being very helpful and caring. As she helps Aisha find her earring, Ada replied, consoling her, she observed the shape of the piece. Have you ever lost your earrings before? Aisha asked with a Fulani accent. Yes, I have, Ada replied. I can't recall how many times my earrings have gotten lost. I'm sure you guys have this from time to time where your earrings get lost, right? Okay. When I was younger, it always happened while I was out for my swimming practice at the pool or the school's playground. But I always found them. I was careful to retrace my steps and go back to the places I had been to. And voila, they fell right where some sort of discomfort had happened to me, Ada said. It can be quite unpleasant to lose something very valuable to you, Aisha said. I remember a time when I lost one of my gold earrings in school. That day I spent all my break time searching for it and still wasn't able to find it. I was worried. 2 days after the encounter, I was lucky to find it in the school's lost and found box. The school janitor found it while cleaning the hallway at school, Aisha explained. But this earring was a birthday gift and it means a lot to me because my grandma said it would always bring me luck. Don't worry, Aisha, Ada said. I can see that the missing piece means a lot to you. Together, you and I will find it. So you see what teamwork does? Teamwork indeed makes the dream work. And as we read ahead, you will see that they actually did find the earring. So what big toys in the park did you use today? Ada asked. I used the swing. Then I got to the wading pool at the other end of the park, but didn't get to swim because I didn't plan to swim today. Then I strolled to the ice cream stand over there to buy ice cream. Aisha pointed to the places where she had been. While I was waiting and about to get my order at the ice cream. So Aisha narrated, someone on the queue whispered and told me that one of my earrings was missing. I checked and found out that my earring was gone and started to look for it. Okay, Ada said, we are going to retrace your steps from the first place you started to the last place you noticed your earring was missing. Thank you very much, Ada. Your help means a lot to me. So this is the end of chapter 1, and I'm just going to briefly summarize the rest of the book. So what then happens going forward from here is that Ada and Aisha begin to look for Aisha's earrings, and thankfully they found it somewhere. You know, it was just tucked away somewhere. And Aisha was so happy because, like she said, the gift was indeed very precious to her. The earrings were very precious to her. It was something her grandma had given to her. And so from there, a friendship, you know, was set off between the both of them. And so Aisha's mom and Ada's mom became friends, and they actually invited Ada to Kano. So Aisha lives in Kano. She came to Enugu for the holidays. And so they invited Ada and her mom to Kano, you know, to come and see Kano. Kano is an ancient town with a lot of ancient monumental artifacts and places. And so Ada and her mom went to Kano. And when they got to Kano, they actually did realize that Aisha's dad is the Emir of Kano. And so Aisha's dad was very pleased to meet Ada and her mom. And while they were visiting Aisha in Kano, Aisha's dad actually was ill. And for some funny reason, Ada woke up one early morning and was strolling through the house and saw that the cook, the Emir's cook, right, looked very suspicious and seemed to be doing something that was wrong. And Ada, just suspecting that something was wrong, you know, began to look and then realized that the cook was actually poisoning the Emir, which is the reason why the Emir was falling ill. And so Ada, brave girl that she is, very brave and bold, reported the incident to her mom, and her mom then reported what was happening, you know, to the Emir's wife, to Aisha's mom. And that was how they realized that the cook was actually poisoning Aisha's dad. So the moral of the lesson essentially is the fact that as children, it is good for you to be bold, it is good for you to be brave, and being friendly also, but not making friends with strangers. We see here that Ada met Aisha at the park, and just by that meeting, by that relationship alone, Ada was able to save the life of Aisha's dad. So it's important for us to be friendly, but not being friends to strangers, like I said, being friends to yourself, to your friends, to your age mates, helping your friends out, right? Like they say, teamwork makes the dream work. So being friends to your peer mates, to your friends, that is very good. To also be bold, right, and be brave. If Ada was not bold, if she wasn't brave, she wouldn't have reported the incident, the fact that the emir's cook was poisoning him. She wouldn't have reported that to her dad. So as children, please be brave, please be very bold, and report whatever issues you think. When you see something is wrong, please report. Don't keep quiet. Don't be quiet about anything that you suspect is wrong. Always tell your mom, always tell your dad, because they would know what the issue is and they would quickly address the issues. Thank you so much. Questions, right? Do you guys have any questions for me?
In the story you've heard about Ada's dad, where's her mom?
Her mom. Oh, I mentioned that her mom, the both of them went to Enugu. So because of time, the both of them went to Kano. Because of time, I couldn't read a lot about Ada's mom, but Ada's mom is very present in the book. She's very present in the picture. And I said that Ada reported the issue to her mom, and then her mom then told the emir's wife, and then the emir's wife then took it up from there. Yes.
Did Dad find out that the chef was poisoning if she didn't actually go talk to him or at him when he was just at a distance?
Yes.
She
So,
said that something was mysterious.
Yes.
But then she doesn't know what was mysterious. So how did she find out?
Okay, so she reported what she suspected, what she looked like mysterious to her mom. And then what they then did was they stopped the chef from cooking for a period of time. And they noticed that every time the chef didn't cook, the king was okay, the emir was fine, right? So that obviously set them on a course to know that something was wrong. And then they took it up from there. They investigated further and knew that the chef was doing something that wasn't right. Thank you.
My name is Ada. So why does the chef poison the emir?
Yes. Okay, so the chef had a score against the emir. Apparently, the chef's dad and the emir had some problem back in a long time ago. And so he actually was trying to settle his score with the emir by that. He was angry with the emir and wanted to get back at the emir.